I can't imagine anybody being a Max fan. She's a very nothing burger girl boss character that is just kind of there. Hello and welcome to another comics review. I am your host Sable, and today I will be reviewing Robins by Cami Garcia and Gabriel Picolo. I want to start off by saying that I thoroughly enjoyed Beast Boy Loves Raven. I think that it's the book that really began to move this series into motion. It set the stage for Robins, which I actually think did a good job of carrying the momentum that got started in the previous book. One of my critiques for this series is that it kind of feels drawn out at times. The plot is just not rich enough to carry throughout these many books. It's hard to justify the length of this series at times, but out of all the books, I think Beast Boy Loves Raven and Robins are the most worthwhile reads. Now, when this book was announced, I was skeptical about having Damian in this series, as I just do not like when he interacts with this specific roster of Titans. Nothing against the character personally, but the constant retconning of everyone's ages just to fit him into this roster kind of gets annoying at times. I just don't think that he belongs with this specific roster of Titans. However, Garcia actually does a good job of making it work here, and this Damian is the only one that I feel like was believable as a Titan. Now, do I think he needed to be in the series? No. I think Dick is more than capable of carrying his own book, especially since I think it would have allowed Cyborg to come in a lot earlier than he does. But Damian in no way hurts the series, and that's really all I can ask for at this point. But without further ado, let's jump right into the book. So the book starts off with Max, Damian, Raven, and Garfield escaping the Hive facility. While at a grocery store, it's revealed that Damian is actually being tracked by Dick. Damian had originally run away when he believed that Bruce preferred Dick, his adopted son, over him. The group flees to Max's house, hoping to hide out from Slade, who is still looking for them. While at the beach home, Gar confesses to Raven that he is not speaking with his parents as they were researchers for the Hive. Raven, however, convinces Gar to hear them out, and he calls them up, offering to meet up with them. Meanwhile, Dick notices that the tracker he has on Damian goes dead, and he ventures out to go find him himself. Back at the house, Natalia offers to help train the teens with their powers. Raven attempts to reach into Trigon's mind, and Max learns how to raise spirits just like her mother. While the group is training, Slade is still tracking down the Titans. The next day, Gar's parents finally arrive. They apologize to Gar for giving him the serum without knowing all the side effects, but they do reassure him that they did not know about Hive's criminal activities. Gar tells them about the tests that are being done at the Hive facility on teens with special powers. Gar introduces Raven to his parents, and they allow him to continue on his journey with the Titans. However, Dick, who had been following Gar's parents in order to track down Damian, finally meets up with the group. Dick explains that he also has been researching the Hive facility, and he came to warn the group, much to Damian's annoyance. When Max confronts Damian about his behavior, Damian confesses his resentment towards Bruce, who rejected him at their initial meeting. He is resentful that Bruce did not want him and instead chose to adopt another son. Max tells Damian that he doesn't need to be tough all the time, and the two share their first kiss. Side note, I did not like the way this page was laid out. I felt like the panels were very weird, and the circle here was kind of unnecessary. I know that's nitpicky, but this page just felt especially jarring and just ugly to look at. But moving on. Dick unintentionally walks in on them kissing, causing Damian to get angry. Dick assures Damian that he just wants to get to know him. However, Damian responds that he's already Bruce's golden boy, so they don't need to have a relationship. Damian goes on to say that he could actually outperform Dick as Robin, and the two agree to a friendly competition. If Dick wins, he gets to stay. If Damian wins, Dick has to leave. The two agree and compete in a series of challenges that they are actually evenly matched at. Damian wins the parkour challenge while Dick wins the hacking challenge, which leaves them tied again. However, although they are tied, Dick still offers to leave if that's what Damian really wants. Knowing that it would look bad to send Dick home, Damian once again storms off, but this time it's Gar that goes to talk to him. Gar reminds Damian that taking down Slade is the priority, and Damian actually agrees. Damian agrees to have Dick stay. He tells Max that he does not believe a relationship between the two is possible. In the past, Damien displayed bouts of anger that Bruce just did not approve of. He tells her that Dick is the son that Bruce always wanted, which makes it hard for Damien to like him. However, Max convinces him to give him a chance anyway. Miraculously, the boys do begin to bond with each other as the rest of the team continues their training. Gar is learning how to transform into bigger animals, and Raven is still experimenting with seeing into Trigon's mind. While on a store run, Dick sees Slade and warns the others. He wipes the video surveillance that caught the Titans on tape and reconvenes with the group. While with the group, Dick and Damien are finally able to hack into the Hive base, where they see a list of names. The last name on the list is Corey Anders, which the group determines must be Slade's next target. They find out that Corey Anders is in LA, and the group immediately leaves to find her. While leaving, they spot Slade and notice that he's leaving the city as well. They determine that he must be on his way to go find Corey. The team is able to lay down spikes on the road, popping Slade's tires and leaving him stranded. The group flees. Damien finally accepts Dick as a brother, and the team happily drives off. And that's it. That's Robin. I have to say, I actually enjoyed the story more than I thought I would, and I think it's because the story focused on moving the plot forward while not sacrificing character development, which is not an easy thing to do because the first 3 books were so focused on Beast Boy and Raven that I thought it would be hard for them to make us care about Damien and Dick. Garcia was able to shift the focus to the Robins while still catering to the Beast Boy and Raven fans. I can't imagine anybody being a Max fan. She's a very nothing burger girl boss character that is just kind of there. I feel like I see what they're trying to do with her, but she does not add anything worthwhile to the story, to be honest. My only critique for this book is that the Slade parts are boring. Every time he's on a page, he's just doing the same thing. There's not really much progression with his character, and I just think that that's because they don't really have much for him to do. Every time you see him on the page, he's doing the exact same thing. And my overall critique for the whole series is that I just think that the Hive are not good antagonists. They're very, very generic bad guys doing bad guy things just for the sake of being bad guys. They don't really offer anything fun or original, but when you take this book for what it is, which is just young adult entertainment, it won't really bother you that much. If you just go in with low expectations, it is a young adult novel and the focus is on the teens as opposed to the conflict, I think you'll enjoy it just fine. But overall, I think this book is a great addition to the series. I think it was well placed in the timeline. I'm very happy with the result. I'm very happy with the growing roster of the book, and I'm looking forward to the future books. And that's it. That's my review. If you want to see my review for Starfire, the next book in the series, check it out on my channel now, or leave a comment below letting me know which book you'd like me to review next. Thank you. Bye.